Very good evening, friends. Meeting again in the session of Materia Medica. And today we're going to learn one more remedy from fourth year syllabus. Again, a remedy which is from Materia Medica point of view not very thoroughly proved as Baryata, but has a significant value in homeopathic practice is the Baryata Muriaticum, where many Baryata features are quite common. When instead of carbon, when chloride gets joined, how the picture changes, how this Baryata becomes a different remedy, but still it used to work in the extremes of ages. This is my observation that generally this remedy comes very commonly either in the children or either in the old age more commonly. I will share one case when I was practicing at Ahmednagar. There was a Nagar visit. In early of my practice, around in 2004, there was a one patient who was old enough, suffered from paralysis, and he was admitted nearly about 15 days over there in one hospital, not getting recovered properly, and he was on antihypertensives, etc. There was a severe cerebral infarction was there, and there was no recovery after 15 days of treatment. They have given the mannitol, they have given the steroid, they have given the B1, B6, B12 vitamins, and then the anticoagulants. Everything was going on, and patient was not showing the recovery. At the same time, his hypertension was not getting settled. So this patient was brought to me over there with the support of 3, 4 peoples, and he was there. I was observing him. When I was talking, he was little bit, it was haziness in his word. He was not able to talk properly because of paralysis. Second important thing was that when I checked him, his blood pressure was 220 by 90. So I checked it again and again found to be a little bit same, no change. Third important thing that he is around 65, 70 years of age, having those degenerative changes and produced this cerebral affection, cerebral infarction, and having a paralysis. So whenever I used to, there is one sentence in Baryata Muriaticum, when you read it properly, that it is a remedy for arteriosclerosis associated with high systemic tension with a very low comparatively diastolic tension. Means a pulse pressure is very more marked in case of Baryata Muriaticum. So the difference between systolic and diastolic blood pressure is much more than the Baryata Muriaticum is indicated. This is the clinical significance of it, and I have utilized the same significance in that case. I have given the Baryata Muriaticum to that patient in low potency, the 30 potency for few days, few more days for a period of 1 week. Baryata group of remedy generally requires little bit repetitions. You cannot give one dose and wait for the results in Baryata. Baryata carb, it has been very specifically mentioned that Baryata is slow in action and bears the repetition. So this Baryata itself, Baryata group itself requires little bit repetition. So I have given Baryata Muriaticum 30 in repeated doses for a period of week and asked them to meet me after a period of 15 days. At that time, I used to visit Nagar every 15 days. And when I saw him after 15 days, there was no support needed for the patient. He came walking along with the stick. That was wonderful result within first 15 days happened. Second important thing, his blood pressure, which was very high, got settled nearly about 160 by 90 it was. That is second important change which was there. And he was able to answer my questions in a proper way. So it was a drastic improvement within span of 15 days after giving the Baratamur, and this remedy I have repeated at that time, and thereafter I kept him on by combination number 24 or 5 was. And I observed him nearly about after 2 months he required a few more doses of Baryata Muriaticum and later 200. But this remedy is a very important remedy in such types of cases. Second case is that I have utilized this specifically in children who have the tonsillar affections, adenoids specifically when gets enlarged. And this there is one thing that these children generally talks through their nose. The noise is little bit from nose, and that typical phase is characteristic of this remedy. So it is a picture of looking like a Baryata, the children, slow in learning to talk and walk and everything, and understanding is less. But along with that, this typical nose talk is very common with this Baryata muriaticum. So I used to use generally wherever the adenoids are affected and nose is blocked at night with a Baryata like features with hypertrophy tonsils. It looks Baryata carb, but if patient is talking through the nose, I used to consider Baryata muriaticum as one of the important remedy over there. And third important thing which is common in this is the hearing loss. There is a hard of hearing that is generally happens to be there with these paratas, either in old people, even in youngsters, because of the nasal problems and ear problems. So this is Baryata muriaticum. We'll start with it from Boericke Materia Medica. Open your Boericke Materia Medica. What he says, it is barium chloride. The different salts of Baryata are called for in organic lesions of the aged and dwarfish, both mentally and physically. The first sentence itself is very suggestive that this is a remedy which will be useful for you in pathological cases where organic lesions are quite common, especially of old age as well as dwarfish. And dwarfishness is at both level. It is not only mental, it is not only the physical, both physical and mental dwarfishness. See the arteriosclerosis, it has very specific action on the arteries and there is a hardening of the arteries, cerebral affections due to this condition. So, nervous system is at fault. This is a wonderful remedy for one more condition called as a multiple sclerosis. Sclerosis is characteristic of this remedy along with the plumbum metallicum. Plumbum is also having the sclerosis. Both remedies are degenerative. This is both remedies are psychosyphilitic in miasm. Headaches, but without acute crisis, occurring in old people, heaviness rather than pain. So there is a one important feature. Patient talks that there is a lot of heaviness in head instead of directly a pain. Vertigo due to the cerebral anemia and noises in ears. That is one more thing, cerebral anemia. So less blood supply to the cerebrum, it is infarction generally, and which because of which there is what he says the vertigo is there is noises in ears. It looks like to be a feature of Meniere's syndrome somewhat. Acts on lower alimentary canal, especially the rectum, on muscles and joints, giving stiffness and weakness as from overworking. So weakness in the muscles, weakness in the joint, there is stiffness of the joints, specifically of muscles. The white blood corpuscles are increased. This is again a feature of Baryata group. Baryata iodide increased leukocytosis, the remedy which is mentioned on the same page, increased leukocytosis. That is very important. Just now I have treated one patient who was, I am treating for the ALL, acute lymphoid leukemia, and his count was on day one, it was 25,000. And after giving Baryata iodide, on the third day when it was repeated, it is 3,100. So Baryata iodide is very useful in increased leukocytosis. Hypertension and vascular degeneration. There is hypertension, vascular degeneration, increased tension of the pulse, arteriosclerosis like Oram and Sickle. where a high systolic pressure with comparatively low diastolic tension is attended by cerebral and cardiac symptoms. Underline this, this is very important. Clinical hints, if you catch properly, you can utilize it properly. Whenever I get patients like this whose blood pressure is 220 by 100, 220 by 90, 100 or 200 by 80, this is the remedy one should not forget. This remedy has indurated and narrowing of the cardiac orifice with the pain immediately after eating and epigastric tenderness, which has been repeatedly verified. Also, its use in aneurysm and chronic hypertrophy of the tonsil. So, aneurysm of the aorta, aneurysm of the abdominal aorta, then this is the remedy for stomach, the cardiac end of the stomach, which is stenosed over there. There is a severe pain after eating and hypertrophy of the tonsils, nymphomania and satyriasis. So increased desire in females as well as males. Convulsions, this is good remedy because of cerebral affections. In every form of mania, when the sexual desire is increased, icy coldness of the body with paralysis. So there is severe coldness of the body with paralysis, multiple sclerosis of brain and cord. Underline, this is again a pathological general of this remedy. Voluntary muscular power gone but perfectly sensible. So sensitivity is quite maintained. The motor paralysis is more marked. Paresis of influenza or diphtheria. General feeling of lassitude in the morning, especially weakness of legs and muscular stiffness, which is very common with this remedy. Children who go around with their mouth open and who talk through the nose. This is again one more hint. The children who talk through nose, adenoids are increased, the hypertrophic tonsils are there. Baryata Muriaticum plays vital role. Stupid appearing and hard of hearing, that is the Baryata cup feature. Ears whizzing and buzzing, noises on chewing and swallowing or sneezing. Earache better by sipping cold water. Parotid swollen. Offensive otorrhea. Inflate the middle ear on blowing the nose. So whenever patient tries to blow, there is inflation of the ear, eardrum is there, and that Baryata Muriaticum is one important remedy having action specifically on the ears and showing the noises in the ears. Throat difficult swallowing because of hypertrophic tonsils. Tonsils are enlarged. Paresis of the pharynx and eustachian tubes with sneezing or noises. Tubes feel too wide open. Respiratory, the bronchial affections of the old people. This is again a remedy from bronchoria, like basilinum, which we have learned in yesterday's lecture. So, bronchial affections of old people with cardiac dilatation. It facilitates expectoration, great accumulation and rattling of mucus with difficult expectoration. It looks very close to the antimplant, but here the problem lies more commonly with the cardiac system. It is a failures generally expresses over there. Arteriosclerosis of the lungs, the senile asthma modifies the arterial tension. Stomach gone feeling in epigastrium, a good guiding symptom for it in chronic affection. Retching and vomiting. Sensation of heat ascending the head. So there is sensation of heat which is going in head direction, that is characteristic over there. There is cardiac end of the stomach which is indurated, hardened. Urine, great increase in uric acid, diminution of chlorides. Abdomen, there is throbbing like selenium, induration of pancreas, given in italics. Abdominal aneurysm. Inguinal glands are swollen, spasmodic pain in the rectum. So glandular affection, again a feature of Baryata group or Baryata Ka, Baryata iodide, Baryata mur. Everywhere the glandular affections are very common. So mesentery glands when enlarged, this is one more remedy along with basilinum. Relationship compare in sclerotic degeneration, especially of the spinal cord, liver and heart, plumbomet and plumboadertum, that's what I have discussed. Also the aurum muraticum, which will often accomplish more in sclerotic and exudative degeneration than other remedies. Multiple sclerosis, fulgurating pains, tremors, Morvan's disease, hypertrophy of the fingers. This is what regarding the aurum muraticum. Dose the third trituration and bears repetition of dose as well. The Baryata itself group is a very useful remedy to be utilized in repeated doses, specifically when given in low potency. You can repeat and till the action develops. So you can safely repeat for a period of week or 10 days whenever you have given it in low potency 6 or 30. And when once it has acted, then when you reach to the 200, 1 m, 10 m, then you give it in doses. Then don't go on repeating the remedy. So Baryata Muriaticum, it is Baryata carb plus the degenerative features, old age features, more common, where cerebrum and cardiovascular system both are at fault. There is an aneurysm of the aorta, specifically abdominal aorta, very characteristic. Then there are pathologies like cerebral infarction, cerebral anemia is there, the multiple sclerosis is there, then there is induration of cardiac end of the stomach is there, then mesenteric glands, abdominal glands which are enlarged over there, tonsils are hypertrophied, the children who with talks through nose with increased hypertrophic tonsils and adenoids increased in size. This is a wonderful remedy to be think of. So we have learned one more remedy from fourth year syllabus, Baryata Muriaticum. Tomorrow we'll continue with this process and we'll learn one more remedy. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night.